The grounds here are very pretty. I do a great job in putting native flowers around.
Very colorful.
We are about to enter into the water shaft system, which will give us access to the Gihon Spring. The source of the Gihon Spring is not accessible just from the top. You need to go down into the ground to get to it. So we're going to start heading down that way. This wall display has a nice picture of the difference between the city of David today and back in the time of the, looks like, First Temple. And so you can see the difference. Here we are. We're going to go down into the shaft, down to the source of the Gihon Spring, and then we will walk on the path over to the Pool of Siloam, to the other side of the city of David. Here we are heading down the tunnel of the water shaft. Just a series of stairs. They make it as easy as possible, but there's still a long drop here. And there's a couple of places where you even have to watch your head. Here we are very deep down in the shaft now, and we've come up upon something called the Canaanite pool. There's a scripture in 1 Kings that says, and cause Solomon my son to ride upon mine own mule, and bring him down to Gihon, and let Zadok the priest and Nathan the prophet anoint him there as king over Israel. The sound of the water is being put forth by speakers just to give the sense of what it might have been for this pool to be fed from the nearby Gihon Spring. And this was a water source during wartime because it's so protected. So here we are looking up at the Gihon Spring Tower. Basically, what we're looking at is shown down here in this diagram, where there was a fortified tower that allowed residents access to the spring at the bottom, originally so they would come down in a protected way to get their water. And this is that protective system heading down the hillside. And as we continue on, we'll look down below the floor here and continue to see that amazing structure as it heads on down the hill and as it concludes down the hillside. So here we are at the very base of the structure, and we're about to go in, and you can see from this walkway, we're about to go in and get to the source of the spring, and there we will find Hezekiah's tunnel. So this is a time lapse of my walking in the tunnel. I'm holding the camera in one hand, the light in the other hand, and trying to get through this as quickly as I can. It was pretty strange. I would stop every once in a while and look back and forth, and it was pretty lonely in there, let me tell you. And then all of a sudden I come up on some people that are doing some filming, actually at the there she is, at the very end. And this is the Siloam inscription that was discovered in 1884 and connected Hezekiah to this tunnel in a archaeological way. Now, finally, at regular speed, I'm walking the last few feet through the tunnel. It's starting to widen out now, and it's opening up into the Pool of Siloam. There's the camera crew, some people that were filming before. And you come out, there's no pool there now. It just goes on and sort of continues in a channel. The actual pool we're going to see in the next segment when we come back. I'm turning back and looking at the exit of the pool. Hope you enjoyed that.